Right, y'all, this big rich, we're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about taxes. I think it's pretty much a good time to talk about the tax situation. In America itself, I think if you go back and read the amount of taxes that the American people are supposed to be paying, I think it was only 1%. And I think if you made over 500,000, it was 5%. And then I think they was able to raise your taxes if they went to war. Then they made it legal by passing the 16th Amendment. Now, being that I said all of that, I'm saying this. I don't know how it got to, if you're making real good money in America, to 52%. And most people pay probably about 40%. And the people that pay, that's low income, probably pay 20 to 30%. But at any rate, we still paying too much in taxes. Do you agree? If you agree, say yes in the chat. Or say yes, you know what I'm saying, when you respond to this message. But my thing is what they did in America. See, this is what they're not telling you. This is what rich people, this is how greedy rich people are. Now, I'm not mad at rich people getting money. I'm not mad at that. But when greed goes too far, let me show you a good example. When you shift all the jobs in the late 80s and in the 90s to another country, no matter if it's China, Mexico, El Salvador, Vietnam, Japan, wherever you ship the jobs, because you don't want to pay a living wage, you don't want to pay benefits, and you want to avoid taxes and environmental laws, right? This saves your company billions. I get it. But then, what happens to the worker? That's my thing about shifting the jobs to another country. There's no tax base. So you can't get taxes from a job that's not here in America. You understand what I'm saying? There's no taxes. Because if one person that's making 70,000 is paying, or 60,000, 70,000, and is paying $20,000 in taxes every year, that's $20,000 gone. You understand what I'm saying? Now multiply that by 20 million people. How much money is that? What's 20,000 times 20 million? Do the math. That's how much money, and that's just, I'm just doing 10 million. Okay, we understand that there's 300 million people in America. 300 million. So imagine we losing money from 300 million people every year because that job that was here, okay, that was in the red states, those manufacturing jobs, now it's in China. So them taxes we was getting for just that one person, multiply that by 10 million people, even more than that, then lost their job during all those manufacturing jobs being shipped out of here, right? So, this is why you have a lot of red states that are broke as fuck, okay? They don't have any job base. Their jobs are gone. The jobs that was there, imagine, just one factory took care of a whole city in some of those cities and some of those red states. You know what I mean? One factory. Imagine 50,000 to 100,000 factories being shipped out of America. So now you turn America into, instead of manufacturing jobs, to just being a consumer-based economy, where we consume everything. But you're consuming everything without a job. A real job that pay good money, a good living wage, with benefits, health benefits. Now, over the years, we kind of got used to that. That's where we're at right now. The people are used to doing whatever they was able to do all them years. And the sad thing about it is that that's how we managed to survive all these years. You know, we tend to start to do other things. You know, things that, you know, restaurants and stuff like that. So you definitely got to look at the whole picture when you're looking at everything and understand that these things don't happen in a vacuum. These things happen, you know, and it's somebody that that's in charge of that. It's not just the Republicans. Democrats, when they was ruling, they was in charge of it too. So it was, both of them took part in removing these jobs from America. Now it's time for us to clean it up. Hey man, y'all go to PureMind GV300 on Instagram. The same thing on PureMind on YouTube. This is Big Rich, just my opinion. Y'all support the cause, share this video. We're gonna get into it. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it, because taxes is what they took from us, and they're taking more of it from us. And the thing about it is that we already paying half our checks to the government. So we're working for free half the year. Think about that, Big Rich.